Hello, welcome back to the All Things Super podcast, and today I'm joined by channel member and Patreon, Anton Blake-Cox.
Woo! I'm here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully audio is fixed.
Yes, we're
from
hoping
last
that.
time.
Yes, we haven't had Anton on since, I think it was April. Was the last time we did
It was it was the WrestleMania one.
Yeah. Well, yes, you hadn't watched all the WrestleMania, had you?
No, I did halfway, and then you guys spoilt it.
Sorry.
Not really, but not really. You just messed around, so.
Yeah, it was a good WrestleMania compared to the last few years, anyway.
Up to a certain point, I would say.
Yeah, and then the last bit's kind of, nah.
You just didn't felt invested. That was the
Yeah, the end kind of got a bit meh. You shouldn't have watched it. You should have just stayed on the podcast.
But I was surprised. I was surprised that Brock won against Roman. That was just.
I know. Then this whole weird thing's gone on, and just so much in the time has changed.
And then he wins it. He wins it. He finally gets it off of Brock Lesnar. Thank God he could be on Raw every night. And then the horrible news of that is. What was your first reaction when you heard that? Actually,
a shock. I was live at the time. I was literally just shocked.
Because I here's a fun fact. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown live unless it's like a really, really special one. And even then I don't watch it. But still, the first thing I heard, like a podcast saying like, yeah, he got leukemia and all of this. And I was like, what the... It was a bit like when Michael Jackson passed away. I know this is a weird comparison, but you're just like, that's not true. That's somebody's making up this sick rumor. What's going on? And then you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. I heard that Michael Jackson had died.
I remember it because I was just literally, that was the period when I was just Mr. Music Man and I was obsessed with music. And then like I literally changed to a music channel and it said Michael Jackson, famous king of pop, has died at the age of 50. And you're just, what the fudge? So
I know.
Yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there.
It's fine. We like tangents. It makes it more interesting. You don't know what we're going to say.
So I had an incident with a paperclip, you see, and it bended all the way through, and then it became a wire, you see, and the wire powered the electricity. Science.
Exactly. But anyway,
you regretting me having here on?
No, never. But yes, Monday Night Raw. What can we say about Monday Night Raw? Shit. Literally.
Oh, they did the reversal. They did the sort of like more baby faces win because
George H.W. Bush died.
Yeah.
That was literally the only reason they changed it.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a duty to sort of like to congratulate prime ministers and stuff like that. I don't know if they would do. See, in the UK, I don't know if they would actually. No, they didn't do that. It's like if like a prime minister died in here, they wouldn't do that.
I don't know because they've never done a show over this country when a prime minister has died. So.
Well, fair point there.
So maybe on NXT UK, if a prime minister had passed away, they might honour them.
I don't think that's going to go well.
Well, to be fair, most of them are arseholes.
Like Tony Blair passes away, half the crowd's like, yeah, half the crowd's boo.
Same with if Theresa May passes away. Well, I think most people are going to be like, boo.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
I don't like her. She was conservative. She made it Brexit. Boo. Well, Cameron
no,
did
she's
it
fucked up
off.
Brexit. No means no. No means we leave we leave the EU. But no, we have to.
What have I done? I brought Brexit into this. Anyway, Monday Night Raw.
Yes, exactly. Let's not get to political things. Monday Night Raw has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. But there's only a good couple of notes on here. They're making Finn Balor look good, finally.
Hooray!
And Elias is looking good, and they're building Drew McIntyre to be the best thing in 2019. It's about the only positive things I've got about it.
Hooray!
And Braun when he comes back.
They've never seen an arm in this situation ever. What the
Even the tag titles on Raw is...
Oh!
Who is the champions? I don't know. The AOP. But they're not doing anything with them.
No, it's the OAPEE. Remember?
Yeah.
Dave and Maverick.
Exactly, I love that. A little interesting tidbit for that one. He originally had a urination device at the pay-per-view. It malfunctioned. He actually had to wet himself.
I don't believe that. I strongly do not believe that.
No, he actually did. You could tell. He actually had to pee himself, which is why there wasn't much coming out. Whereas if he'd used a urination device, it would have gone a lot more. He actually had to wet himself. Because, like, obviously, when he did the road backstage, he was using a urination device. Wasn't actually peeing on the rope. Hopefully, people don't still believe in wrestling, because I may have just broke kayfabe.
Oh my god, he actually peed himself. Dun dun dun.
And the Raw Women's picture, my god, is so shit. Nia's terrible. Ronda's terrible.
Just god.
Everything with the Raw Women's division. Apart from Alexa Bliss, I'm going to leave her and Bayley and Sasha out of this conversation because they're not bad. I like them. But just
they've just been put in a shitty situation, that's all.
Yeah, just Ronda is boring. Nia's botch, and her character's shit. Ronda no one likes anymore because they've got sick of her after about 5 weeks.
Oh, what are you talking about? The mainstream reality TV people love her.
Yeah, but she's still shit. And if you look at her MMA career, she was shit. She took one big loss and then quit. She's fought one proper opponent and got her ass handed to her and left.
Yeah.
Same with Brock. But no buts here, and Brock Lesnar.
But the social media, Brock Lesnar, it makes him so special that he's not on Raw all the time. When he does arrive, ooh, could he possibly do? Just stand in the middle of the ring and just sort of does a jiggy. That's all he does.
Just tidbit for you, Alex will be here at 8, so we can do the second one at 8.
Woohoo!
Yes, we're filming 2. The other one's about Loaded, because that's back, and Anton went to it, and we'll keep that for the other podcast. But yes, SmackDown though. Oh, I'm loving SmackDown.
Fickle.
Why did he go full on vegan?
Everyone's ruining the planet. I don't. No, but here's the funny thing. Everyone is sort of just going, sort of just cheering him because he's like, okay, yeah, no, you got a point there, Daniel Bryan. We are doing quite terrible with the environment.
People were just shocked with what the fuck he went on a tangent about some artist from the 18th century or some shit. It was just so random and so good. To be fair,
how much plastic bottles they use in this entire arena? Oh my god!
He's a environmentalist. Burn him now.
Boo!
Is anyone going to tell Daniel? We need to tell Daniel Bryan what the belt is made of.
Oh, I had an idea. The moment I saw that, I was just like, he should come in Raw with just this strong, like, cloth material type thing.
Yeah, something completely different. Just like, bring the belt, throw it down, like, this is leather. We don't like leather in this place. I have this plant-based material.
It's just made of it's just WWE around soil.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's made of the remains of Mitch, the plant pot.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mitch. R.I.P.
Did you ever hear that podcast with Dean and Jericho where they're just like, "Fuck Mitch the Plant. Why were you so invested in Mitch the Plant?" And it's like, because Mitch the Plant is the most relatable character of that whole
Yeah, I actually heard that. It was a decent podcast, that was. That's where he blasted Brock Lesnar as well, weren't it?
Oh,
or was that Stone Cold one? I know he blasted him somewhere.
Oh no, it was on the Stone Cold one. He blasted. I didn't see that one because I just heard it's just so corny.
Yeah,
no, not corny, but just like cringy. That's
because it was basically him still staying in character most of the time, kind of thing. I think.
I have a thing about like wrestlers and staying in character all the time.
To be fair, did you see the AJ Styles one with Stone Cold's amazing because they go into all of his TNA run and everything, which is really good. I liked that one.
Vince backstage having a heart attack.
I imagine he fucking was. He's on the WWE Network talking about TNA.
I mean, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass.
Exactly. Oh. But yes, we should probably talk about TLC and the build to TLC and stuff. Cause, well, there's our Raw rant over and done with. Cause,
very quickly.
Yes, very quickly, but to be honest, I could probably go on for 3 weeks ranting about how shit Raw is, but we have things to talk about.
House Party rules. And how they are just not baby faces. But anyway, yes, TLC, sorry.
We have Mixed Match Challenge final match, which is the winner gets a Royal Rumble 30 spot. Okay? I don't like the idea that you're giving number 30 away. I think it should be something like number 27 or something like that, you know? Because normally there's a surprise at 30.
Or like you get a lucky number, or like or actually you pick the number you want in the Rumble, and then you just have somebody like, I don't know what, R-Truth win it. Don't know, we shouldn't, but and then he comes in at number 1 because he says, I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna be like the people. I'm gonna be the Iron Man of this Royal Rumble. And then like Braun Strowman comes out at number 2 and just flings him.
Yeah, that would be entertaining. I'd enjoy that. And they get a holiday as well. But the holiday could be to where this European tour is right now, and you can have 1 day.
Or you just join Kurt Angle wherever he's gone to.
Exactly.
In the Hawaiian shit.
Exactly. We have an Intercontinental title match between Dean and Seth, which will be amazing.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I want them to give it to Dean. Seth's getting a bit boring with the belt now. And to move the story on more, I think it'd be better to give it to Dean.
I just wish this storyline just was a bit I had like a booking angle in my head just to make it so not realistic, but just like so meaningful to the feud.
And kind of it's just like everything. He's just sort of dressed up as Bane, become a germaphobe, and set a jacket on fire.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing that sort of like was half decent. Is like
I've got to admit the Bane thing was interesting though. At least it hooked me and my attention. At least I was kind of figuring out why did he become Bane? Funny.
The germaphobe Bane.
We must cleanse the WWE universe.
Exactly.
I don't know how that came off as
that sounded pretty good actually. Then we have a possible match that will not happen if Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin, because whether Braun gets cleared or not is debatable at this point. I think they might swap out Braun in the match.
Did you know who the rumoured person could be?
Bray.
Yeah.
He did that cryptic tweet saying, I am now who I should be. So I think he might be coming in with a new character.
Or is he just going to just wear a different jacket or slightly change his attire?
Probably.
That's how it goes. Because, you know, when he was pushing the later carnation, I wanted him to just, like, dreadlocks cut off, like he was just bald, slightly change the outfit a bit, but sort of like...
Become weirdly weird cult leader.
Yeah.
Like CM Punk did. Kind of thing. I'd be up for that one.
Yeah. See, hire me. Well, no, they wouldn't hire me. They would just chain me up and tell me how I should think. So.
I'm about to say, WWE. The chains never come off. Then we have Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey. Let's move on. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. I have no opinion for that.
Oh no!
I don't want AJ to win it back.
Actually, here's a point. Who should it move on to? That's the point. Because this has got to be like the blow-off match.
Yeah, I think Daniel should retain it, and then I don't know who Daniel should really feud with. Who would be good on SmackDown?
Oh. Next.
Rey Mysterio would be probably good.
I was just about to say Rey Mysterio because I was thinking Jeff Hardy, but meh. But then you say Rey Mysterio, and then you're just like...
Yeah, I think Jeff Hardy's kind of got his hands full with Samoa Joe at this point, so that ain't going to happen.
Drink responsibly, kids.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was funny. Obviously, Jeff's had drug and alcohol issues in the past, so that's kind of what they're referencing.
To prepare myself for the podcast, I literally watched, like, the main sketches from SmackDown and Raw, and I was just like, how? Why are we booing Samoa Joe? He's given us, like... good advice about life. Have 1 or 2 drinks. Enjoy your life. But don't end up with 14 beers and then drunk possibly in a police station. Got there in the end, but it's like, why are we booing this guy? He's giving good advice about life.
I know, but apparently people are fickle.
Fickle!
Fickle. Oh, I love that moment. Then we have triple threat TLC match with the women of SmackDown, which probably has got to be my most hyped match for the pay-per-view. Because all 3 women are absolutely fantastic. They've got a chance to make this one of the best matches of this year, and I think Becky will retain.
You think so?
That or Asuka. I don't think Charlotte will walk away.
No, Charlotte won't. I think they're going to try and push her to face Ronda Rousey, which is... you want Becky, but
I think they'll do. They want to push Becky towards Ronda, but then again, people just want to see Ronda get her ass kicked more than anything. They don't care who it is; they just want to see Ronda get her ass kicked. And I don't blame them. Kick her ass
because it makes a change for once. Thank goodness.
Oh no, she can't fight for shit anyway, and she injured people. Ronda's already injured. I think it was Nikki Bella and somebody else. You know when she does that judo throw, she injures people with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about it.
And then obviously Nia Jax is injured.
Fucking
Selena Vega and Becky Lynch in the course of 2 weeks.
My love of my life, Selena Vega. Oh,
Selena. She married to Aleister Black, so good luck getting near her.
I saw that and I was just like, oh, good for her. Strange relationship and heartbroken at the same time.
Exactly. Well, I can't get Becky or Maria, so I'm heartbroken.
No, I want Selena. She has the best smile out of anybody.
Nah, she does. It's an evil smile, but it's a good smile at the same time.
Oh, beautiful smile. Anyway.
McIntyre, Finn Balor, which will be a great match.
Oh, yes.
I think McIntyre will definitely dominate this match.
Dominate, yes, but win.
I think Dolph will cost him.
Oh, you think Dolph will turn face?
Yeah, Dolph's turned face, so I think he'll cost McIntyre and then try and make an alliance with Finn just to try and take care of this problem. And both massively fail, but I think that's hopefully the angle they're going to go for. That's the angle that I would go for.
Oh, there's so many. There's just too many options. Ooh.
And we have a dog on the podcast, people.
Sorry, I should say that's my dog. Sorry.
It's alright. I saw it in your welcome back video.
Oh yeah,
that was a good video actually. It did make me laugh. Just the randomness you did, and it was really good.
Thank you very much.
It is alright.
Please support my channel. It's linked below.
It will definitely be linked below, and I am personally subscribed to the channel as well.
Woo! We're trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year.
Let's see if we can do it for Anton. Hopefully, I will be on your list of best subscribers under 100,000 or 100 or a million, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, this podcast is now a little bit where I say my channel is going to do a top 100 YouTube channels of 2018.
I believe you did 50 under a million and 50 over a million, weren't it?
It was 15. So it was also a last minute thing as well. But this year I'm already gone writing people down for this year. And spoiler alert, you are on it.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm on it. Where are you going to do all the people together? Like you'll have millions and.
I will have 1 million and under 1 million, but for both.
So it's just all be in one nice list.
Yes.
Good. I'm hoping at least somebody who's popular. I want to be above them. Let's do this.
I think it'd be quite high. I think I haven't set any who's going over at top of it, but I could see you top 30.
I hope so.
I'm happy maybe higher than that.
It's good. It's how I found your channel because Alex mentioned it.
No, well, I found Alex, and then Alex showed me you, and then the rest is history.
Exactly. And now you're on a podcast talking about TLC, where we've got to talk about Elias versus Bobby Lashley, who keeps showing his arse for some reason.
The only thing I like about Bobby Lashley is Leo Rush. My man!
People like the exact opposite. Most people don't like Leo Rush. I like him. I think he's not annoying enough to the point I hate him.
Yeah, he's good. It's like you want him to get beaten up by the faces. That's what I like every time I see him.
But he's not to the point where I turn it off because he's on the screen.
Exactly.
Some people are annoying enough.
There is a borderline, WWE. Please learn by it.
Yes. Leo is not over the borderline yet, so don't make him even more annoying. He's fine.
Just comes out every night just going, "My man, my man, my man, my man."
And then someone shoots him and assassinates him.
He gets a t-shirt with his face on it and goes, "My man!"
I'd love to see that t-shirt. Picture of Bobby Lashley with "My man" underneath it.
Then he just does the over sort of posing bit. And just him pointing, "My man!"
That'd be good. Then we have a decent tag team match, because AOP aren't on this. I imagine they're going to confirm a Raw tag team title match this week. But either way, we've got the SmackDown one, which is Triple Threat, Bar, New Day, and Usos. Which
it's amazing how many matches they can get out of the Usos and the New Day.
I know. And they're still as
scenarios.
entertaining and still as invested as they were when they started.
Do you think they're Sorry.
There you go.
I was going to say, do you think they're I know they're not it's not three of them, but do you think they're the new sort of the TLC tag teams of the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys?
Yeah, you basically rely on the New Day and the Usos to pick up anything and make it good, because the Usos can wrestle anyone to a good match.
Correct.
They made the Bar match really good the other week, so the Usos can do everything. I think this match will be decent. I'm kind of sad that it's not a TLC match. Kind of would have feel like having that as a TLC match, and the women would have been better than having Braun and Baron in it. They could have just had a different kind of match.
Yeah, but they've got to make a statement of first ever women's TLC match.
Well, yeah, I'm happy with that one. I think it's going to be amazing, but I just kind of like to see a triple threat tag team match again.
Why can't they just do two?
They have got two. They've got Braun and Baron and women. But that's what I mean. They should.
That's a TLC match? Am I being just dumb?
No, the Braun and Baron. They haven't really announced Braun and Baron because I think they're kind of downplay it in case you can't get there.
I don't think he's going to make it either.
He's not going to make it. I've seen the elbow pictures from him the other week. It's nowhere near ready. He'll come in, but if he does come in, it'll be a 5-minute. Baron gets his ass kicked for the entire 5 minutes. He gets no offense in.
Good.
Oh, I know. And Natalya versus Ruby Riott in a tables match because Ruby's a bitch. I think that's kind of the story we're going with.
I just don't care about the Riott Squad. I'm sorry.
I care about them more than I do Natalya. I just don't like Natalya. She's never interested me.
Least interesting than Alicia Fox.
Well, yeah, but at least she's doing interesting work at the minute though, because she's with Mickey James and that.
Yeah,
she's with the master of the Shanty.
Oh God. No, I just realised he's going to come on and he's going to just shout that for the entire duration of the podcast. Oh no!
He did it at the end of the last one. We're not talking about WWE, so he shouldn't bring it up.
Oh, good. Oh yeah, well he said that he's not going to do any more reporting on WWE anyway. So
why?
But didn't his latest video says, I'm just going to talk about Defiant now.
I don't know, I'm not subscribed to his channel.
Dun dun dun!
I unsubscribed like nearly a year ago, and I don't know what his channel is, so I'm not subscribed.
Dun dun dun! Well, he uploaded a video saying like he's just going to talk about Defiant and the upcoming shows and all of that stuff. And his like predictions for it, and then like me going to see the shows and just seeing the predictions, just chuckling to myself.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna have to talk about WWE at some point because we're gonna force him.
Yay! Oh, this is amazing.
Now, do you watch NXT and 205 Live and that?
No. I'm trying to. I should. 205 Live. I've heard this week wasn't that really great.
I thought it was pretty decent. NXT was fantastic, and NXT UK was really, really good.
It does not matter because actually the NXT UK one was the one I went to for tapings.
Really?
Yeah, the one with Travis Banks having a match against Wolfgang.
Is that the one?
I was there for...
Yeah, that was the one that... Was that this week? And the Mustache Mountain interfered and got Travis Banks to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was this week's. Well,
I was there.
Candy Floss was there.
Yeah, what the hell? Candy Floss was there. I was amazed when I saw that live.
Okay, yeah. Oh, good. We could talk about that and talk about your live experience for that because that's a show we have seen because I watched it.
Oh, you know, there will be a vlog of that, and I'm just going to talk about how sexy Tyler Bate is. So
Tyler Bate is a beautiful man.
He is indeed a beautiful man. I don't know if I can send it to you by Discord chat, but I have got an absolute fantastic picture of him. No, I can't. Never mind. But I got a picture of him just right up, just doing like a Hogan pose and just muscles. Ugh. But anyway.
Yeah, a bit of tidbit. I've actually met Joseph Connors.
What? What's he like?
I don't know. I never really got to speak to him. I went to a wrestling training in Leicester College. He was one of the trainers. I didn't.
Oh,
he was a more advanced one though, so I never really got to work with him.
Dang it!
I paid him money and went, here you go. And he seemed like a nice guy, but my mates have talked to him and he said he is a sound guy. If you get him talking about his matches, he'll love to talk about them. But obviously, when you're there for training, you can't talk about anything but your training. You've got to be there on the ball. It's about a matter of respect. You don't just go up to a veteran and go, oh, well, this, and this. When you're doing training, you have to be very respectful towards them. The guy who trained me was pretty decent, actually, though.
Do you know who the guy was who trained you, or
just a local indie wrestler?
Ah, fine.
I can't remember his name, but if you don't do a clothesline right, he will not fall over for you, and then you run into a brick wall, basically, and that hurts. I couldn't do clotheslines properly.
How many attempts did you do at a clothesline?
About 6. I got the last one fine, but the 5th one, he said, if you don't do it properly and hit me right, I won't fall over. He didn't fall over, and I basically ran into a brick wall. Good teacher, though. He was a really good hands-on teacher, making sure you were doing everything correctly, and I learned a lot, like how to body slam and headlocks and all that kind of stuff. I learned a lot in like an hour and something lesson.
So are we going to see Tom All Things Wrestling become the YouTube star to wrestler?
I would love to be. Couldn't find time for training because after work and the training was on Thursdays.
Ah, boo! Oh yeah. Why is Thursday the worst day to book things off?
I know. Just Thursday's always terrible for everything.
I relate to you on a job level, so.
My mates have Thursday off, which is annoying, so I don't ever get to hang out with Ben, who, interestingly, is in more videos this month because he's in the Tokyo Box videos because me and him did it together, and he wants to be in them from this month onwards. So,
Hey, a community.
Okay, I feel like it's good to have people on the channel. Just me.
Can we start All Things Wrestling Inc., like a community of like people just supporting this channel?
Give me money,
Like
please.
Yeah, he has a Patreon. Just support him there.
It does help me make content.
Have you got the YouTube join? Get the YouTube join. Click on that. You get a special little icon you could put in the comment section.
Yes, it's the little tart bar that's on the thumbnail of this video.
Dun dun dun.
This is the All Things Wrestling Championship, which was designed by Super Chesney. He also designed the logo for this podcast. He was not here today because, well, I didn't really feel like him calling Anton Mark Venom for the entire video.
Oh yeah, I don't think some of your audience may know. Yeah, I used to be called Mark Venom. Then a weird package arrived in my bedroom, and then I basically changed the name. That's basically what happened.
Oh,
and you were there for some reason.
Yes, I did the voiceover, which was fun.
I used you way too much than I planned to, but hey.
Hey, I loved it. The video was great. I did enjoy that.
Memories.
It was good. That was over a year ago, I think. Or something close to it.
No, it was this year. It was this year, at the beginning of this year.
Jesus. Time does fly, though.
Yeah. I could tell because at the beginning of like the video when I come back, you could see how fat I was. I've lost 1.5 stone since that video. Because one of my like goals for this year is just to get in better shape.
Yeah.
So
I did remember that video as well.
With my terrible hairstyle that I've given up. Spoilers.
You actually grown your hair back out.
I've grown my hair back out and I've grown a beard. Almost like a proper full-on beard.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's talk about New Japan, because the card has officially been announced for Wrestle Kingdom, which is the only New Japan event I watch a year. Because I can't keep up with New Japan. There's always so many events going on, and it's all hard to keep track of, especially being in England.
Here's the weird thing about New Japan. It's like either something big happens, like the Best of the Super Juniors or G1, and they happen for such like a long period of time,
like
and then there's
12
nothing.
weeks or so for half of them, isn't it?
Yeah, they make it like it's Wimbledon or something. I mean, that's why it's more sports related style. But here's a fun fact: wrestling over there is as popular as baseball is in America.
Damn, that is pretty good.
That's how popular it is in Japan.
Alright, well, let's get onto the card, because I will be watching this. Wait, what day is it on? It's on the 4th,
January.
which is a Friday. So I'll be watching it after work. So it'll be like 12 hours late. But I can't.
Dun. Don't go on Twitter.
I don't plan to. I had to avoid spoilers all last year, and I managed to do it. And I'm going to avoid spoilers this year again. Well, first off, Kenny Omega versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the IWGP title.
Ooh.
That'll be a great match.
That's going to be a great match. That could go either way. Meltzer's going to lose his shit.
Definitely. Stay in the All-Stars! Here you go, have them all!
No, technically it's meant to be 10. It's meant to be 10 stars. It's out of 10, not out of 5.
Yeah, I've decided all 5-star matches aren't perfect. All the star ratings are wrong. This can have 10 out of 10. Even though I do a star rating system now. Out of
Which
5.
I made you do.
Yes, you did suggest it, and I have done it. Even the promos get out of 10. Some of the stuff, I think, the Daniel Bryan one got a 10 out of 10, I think, this week.
Well, hey.
I think. Can't remember.
Fickle.
I think something this week got a 10 out of 10 for wrestling. But then we have Chris Jericho, Tetsuya Naito for the Intercontinental title, which that'll be a hell of a match.
Alpha.
I love Chris Jericho, and Naito is fantastic.
Can we say that, like, how well Jericho has done, especially now he's, like, in his late 40s?
Yeah, he's managed to completely reinvent himself.
Looks super out of shape. He's more out of shape than I was back then. But just, like, turns into this mad cannibal killer type thing.
Yeah, he's had to change his gimmick up to cover the fact that he can't wrestle as well as he used to. That's why his gimmicks are always so important, because he has to cover that fact.
But the main question is, will he retain the title?
I think so.
You think? Oh!
I think Jericho will keep it.
Because there's rumours that he might go back to WWE. Or he might work on All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, an interesting note, there's no Rumble this year.
Yeah! Why?
There's a gauntlet match for the winner to compete for the Never 6-man tag titles.
Meh. Meh.
The Rumble was never that good, though.
But Cheeseburger was in it last year, and everyone loves Cheeseburger.
Candy floss and Cheeseburger. What, two things you get at the fair?
This is an actual wrestler called Cheeseburger. He's also been on ROH.
Bloody hell.
He's even had a match with Bully Ray, formerly known as Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh, yeah. Was that the match he got injured, or was that the one after?
I don't know. All I know is that he kicked his ass badly.
Then we move on to Okada versus Jay White. I have no idea who Jay White is, so I'm going to go with Okada.
He is... Oh, no, actually, I'll tell you one word. New leader, Bullet Club.
Oh, Okada's going to get his ass kicked then.
Well, no, here's the story. So basically, he originally had the match with Tanahashi last year for the Intercontinental Championship. He lost.
Oh, yeah. Now I recall him.
Then Omega wanted him to join Bullet Club. He refused, turned on him, joined Chaos, but actually was part of the heel sort of side of Chaos. Then everyone was like, "Boo, we don't like Jay White." And then he got so angry, he turned on Okada so much that Ghetto, his Okada's manager, turned on Okada, shock value, and then a bunch of Chaos members have joined Bullet Club, and now he's leader of Bullet Club. And they're sort of trying to do Bullet Club of old, where they just attack randomly.
Yeah. Damn. This is why I should watch New Japan. It's so interesting.
And this is just me on their YouTube channel. Look, check them up on the YouTube channel. They get
YouTube. What, is that when they post when events are? Because that might be easier to track.
Yeah, no, they got a YouTube channel. Seriously, check it out.
I will have to. And then Kushida versus Taji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior title.
Time Splitters versus versus Bullet Club.
It'd be interesting. It's a really good card. From what I'm reading across here, it is a really decent card.
Oh no, it's a very good card. This is what I like about New Japan. It's just like you have so many options. It's so amazing bunch of talents.
I've got so many titles. There's something for everybody.
Because you got the so this is like the cruiserweights, but they call it junior in Japan.
And then you got your 2 different tag titles, and then you've got your main belt, and then other ones.
So you can make two different belts, but have different meanings, but still feel special at the same time.
Exactly. We don't
Punchhead WWE. Sorry.
Cody versus Juice Robinson for the United States.
Slightly disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really want Juice Robinson to have a rematch this soon. I was because I didn't realize somebody we'll mention in a minute was going to have a match against Cody instead. That is Kota Ibushi. I wanted Kota Ibushi versus Cody instead, but they had one last year. But I don't know. I just felt it's just too soon for New Japan style. It's just a bit too soon for my liking.
Yeah,
I got Cody.
definitely Cody. Then Guerrillas of Destiny versus Young Bucks versus Evil versus Santana for the
Sonata.
Okay, we'll go with that. Versus IWGP Tag Titles. Who is the champion going in?
The Guerrillas of Destiny, Tamatonga and Tangaloa.
I think Young Bucks may reclaim.
I don't think so. I don't think so because they've been pushing a lot with Guerrillas of Destiny versus Evil and Sonata because they're saying big things are coming out, especially of Sonata, and Evil's just come off the loss against Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship at Power Struggle. This is how much of a New Japan mark I am. I don't watch the show.
I'm definitely going to get into it for the new year, I think. From Wrestle Kingdom onwards. Well, they've got a New Year show, haven't they? 31st or 1st?
I don't know. Do they?
No. I think there's a show just after New Japan, after Wrestle Kingdom.
There's one called New Year's sort of like Revolution type thing.
Yeah, there you go. That's where I've got the New Year show from. That show. So I think I might just try and start pick up New Japan a bit from that because I do enjoy the wrestling and I do find it interesting even though Wrestle Kingdom's like 8 hours long.
But it's... I watched some of it. I watched
all of it last year, minus the pre-show because the Rumble I couldn't be arsed with.
No, I just watched All That Matters apart from Okada versus Naito.
That match, they were billing that as a 6-star match when they were talking about it on commentary, and it got 4.25 stars or 4.75 stars. It got the same as another match. I think it was, basically, Chris Jericho outperformed him.
Well, mind you, he was playing the psychopath, and Meltzer does love Omega, so.
Oh yeah, it's not Okada he likes; it's Omega.
Yeah.
Can't blame him because Omega is fantastic.
Oh, he's fantastic. The match against Pentagon again at All In was amazing.
Oh, that it was. I watched All In. All In 2 should apparently be happening around May.
Oh,
I can't wait for.
Is it All Out? Is it Double or Nothing, or is it just All In 2?
I think it's going to be part of that All Elite Wrestling promotion. Apparently, that's getting started up.
But here's the thing, I'm going off a tangent again, but isn't it, but I've heard it's like it's going to officially start in like the end of next year, so around this time, so
yeah, well, no one's actually confirmed if it's going to be a company yet, but I imagine that All In 2 will be like the first to kind of be like, oh look, there's going to be this wrestling promotion. Maybe. I don't know. I'd like to see them make one with the Young Bucks and Cody in that.
Because if they're going to get the big investors they're talking about, who from like a big football team in America, I think it was
Dallas Cowboys or some shit like that. One of the big
something like that. It just like I'm just hoping like they could do something big with it.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, definitely All In sold out very quickly, wasn't it? Like 2 minutes or something.
Not
minutes.
That quick. It was half an hour.
Yeah, that's insane.
And they were just thinking, like, how many people were trying to get in that didn't get in.
I know. A shame Jerry Mercury got arrested, didn't he? So he couldn't even produce the show because he was meant to be there, and then they arrested him on allegations, and then it turns out he wasn't even in the country.
Even in the freaking country. What the fuck is wrong with you, American police? Sorry. That's just so stupid.
Yeah, definitely going to get into New Japan a bit more, I think, next year. Tried to get into Ring of Honor, but I can't seem to get a TV. I'm trying to get a proper link for them, and they're really hard. You
can try if you get a Fight TV account.
I have
try that. They post weekly Ring of Honor on there for free.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Too much wrestling for you to watch. Sorry.
No, I've got loads to watch. Then Tomohiro Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr. for a British heavyweight title.
For the Rev Pro. This one surprised me because I was just like, wait, what? Oh my god, a British title was getting defended. Remember, what was it? So many years ago, I was when WCPW had that temporary management with New Japan.
Yeah.
And we was all thinking, imagine they did a match at the Tokyo Dome. Imagine like a WCPW championship at the Tokyo Dome. But who would have been there? Hendry versus somebody.
Maybe Connors, because Connors was amazing.
I don't think. Oh, he could have been. He could have been at that point.
Connors is still champion because I watched him wrestle at that point. He was still with the company when they had the New Japan deal.
The New Japan. He was part of the bit of the World Cup and then left. Oh,
yeah, but they had New Japan talents before the World Cup.
Only Ospreay.
And was it the bold guy, the really strong style guy?
Strong style.
He wrestled last year on Wrestle Kingdom.
Bald-headed chap.
I've got to get Wrestle Kingdom.
Minoru Suzuki.
Yes, that guy. Yeah, they had him on there for a match against Joe Coffey.
I think what I remember, Suzuki was having a bit of he wanted some training done. He wanted to explore the wrestling world, so that's why he wrestled for WCPW. And because he shortly after having that match against Joe Coffey, he returned and challenged Okada for the World Championship.
Yeah.
He did, because the whole Suzuki-gun faction came in, and then that's when Zack Sabre Jr. joined New Japan. So
I definitely think who's this champion for this match?
The champion is Tomohiro Ishii. Silence shows that you don't know who's going to win this.
No. It's tough. I know Sabre Jr. is fantastic.
But what's going into this is that Suzuki-gun is very pissed off because Tomohiro won the belt after, believe it or not, Minoru Suzuki. But so basically, Suzuki-gun is pissed off with Tomohiro. But I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe Junior. I don't know. Alex is not free today now, by the way. He said tomorrow. Just arranged.
Depends. Is this bit going to be in the podcast? This little.
Yep.
Oh,
nothing gets edited out, mate. It's completely uncensored. But I'm going to send you these names because I can't pronounce any of them. You might actually be able to pronounce it. There's the next match we need to talk about.
Oh, right. Okay. So we got... the first one might be a botch, but... Yoshi Injabushi Kenti Mushu versus El Desperado. That's a tag team. Versus Roppongi 3K Sho and Yo. I know that one. Versus Bushi and the newest member of Los Ingobernables, Shingo Tangji, for the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships. Definitely
new champs. They've got 3 different tag titles.
2?
No,
teams.
They've got the normal tag titles, the junior tag titles, and then the never 6-man tag titles.
Oh, okay. You counted them in it.
Well, technically, yeah, because they're still tag teams, aren't they?
Yeah, technically.
What's
Depends
never?
How they say it. So, New Japan was going to do this, this sort of like little shows, so people could see it for free, called Never events, and the titles were supposed to only be defended on those shows. But those shows sort of just panned, and they just kept the belts, and they just made the belts a thing. So,
fair enough.
Yeah, that's why it's called Never.
Because it's never going to happen. These tag teams, I have no idea. I don't even know who any of them are. I know Roppongi 3K, because I remember seeing them for the last couple of years.
Antonio and Rocky Romero.
Yeah, I've seen them for the last couple of years, so I'm going to go with them guys because I know who they are.
I think possibly I'm going to go differently for the sake of it. I'm going to go Bushi and I'm going to go LIJ because the current champions with El Desperado and the other guy, they've been holding them for like most of the year, so
they're going to lose.
Yeah.
This is normally where they shake it up if they need to, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the next match, I know is going to be amazing, and I'm betting it's probably going to be one of the best matches of the show. Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay.
That's the match I've been looking forward to the most.
That match will be incredible, because both competitors are absolutely fantastic. I've seen Will Ospreay live. He is one incredible guy. He's a bit of a bell end, but only in character-wise.
In character-wise, yeah. In
real life, he's nice. In real life, he's a sound bloke. Sound bloke in real life.
Because here's the thing: the Never Openweight Championship is meant to be for any weight class. So I've been dying to see juniors go after heavyweights for a long, long while. But mostly, it's just been like the heavyweights have just dominated over that title. This is the chance for New Japan. Because Ospreay's trying to go up in the weight class. I'm just fingers crossing that he will win this.
Didn't he face Okada at All In?
No, that was Marty Scurll.
Oh yeah, and he did an amazing job against Okada. That was a great match.
Yeah, that was great. They played the thing of like, you're a junior, so stop it, fuck off.
But he kicked his arse. Marty Scurll was so good against him.
Yeah, especially the bit where he was about to go for the Rainmaker and he was acting all cocky, and then Marty just grabbed his fingers and just went snap.
Yeah,
that was a good moment.
That's what I mean. Their juniors are better than the heavyweights half the time because the juniors are the ones that tear the hell out of the scenes. I am looking forward to this card. I really am. I know half the people in here from the last couple of years I've watched Wrestle Kingdom. I do need to watch more, which is annoying, but I need to get into watching more.
I'll give you some props. I'll look up some videos and I'll prompt you with them. I'll definitely show you the YouTube channel.
I kind of need a full schedule. That would help. If I kind of got a full schedule when they were doing events, it'd be so much easier.
Okay. So the main ones are so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just if you could find me up like a list of like the main events they do for the year, I could actually start watching because they don't do a weekly show, do they? They literally just
they don't do it weekly. They treat it more like a boxing series type thing, or like an actual sport.
Yeah. So if you kind of get me a list of the main stuff they're going to do, like the start of the G1 Climax and Best of the Super Juniors and like all the main pay-per-views they do, I could probably start watching it because they don't really do. They do like 8-9 pay-per-views and then them do them contests, don't they?
Yeah.
So if you could kind of try and get me a list of like the rough dates, I could kind of start getting into it, and then we could talk about New Japan more. I'd love to actually, because I do need English commentary though, because I don't speak Japanese. Unfortunately, because there's always links online, isn't there? And they also do New Japan World.
Yeah, New Japan World, which is I have no idea how much it costs in UK money. All I know it's like 900 yen. I think that's how.
Yen's worth fucking all. I think yen ain't that much.
Hang on, I'm gonna ask Google.
Google.
How much is 900 yen in pounds? It's £6.33p.
So it'd probably be a slightly more due to the fact of
Good.
inflation.
Brexit.
No, just the fact that we kind of spend a little bit more money. Yeah, I've just gone on the website for this, and they've got live events.
Don't sign up straight away because then they'll charge you double.
Yeah, I don't intend to sign up. I'm just kind of looking at the website. They've got free stuff. Press conference. Match from 2013, which was Kenny Omega. Oh, no, Shinsuke Nakamura. Bloody hell. Yeah. That's how old we are.
They showed a match between Shinsuke Nakamura and... Oh, what's his name? Oh, big guy, the underboss from Bullet Club. Oh, fuck, what's his name? I've forgotten what his name is. This gonna...
I do not know.
Bullet Club members.
I don't know anyone that's
it's
not...
going to annoy me. Haku. Current members. Oh, they got Robbie E in Bullet Club now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, where is... Come on. Corporations. History. I don't care about leaders because he's not a leader.
Don't be mean to him. He could have been a leader.
Well, no, well, with the name under... He was actually the second member ever. Here we go. Bad Luck Fale! He was the second member of Bullet Club because he was with Prince Devitt, also known as Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor was great in New Japan. Still thinking about that AJ Styles AJ Styles match that he had with Finn Balor. That match, because Bray Wyatt was there.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know, one of the best matches of the card, and no one knew we were going to get it.
Oh. No, that was a nice surprise that then Kurt Angle decided to cosplay as the Shield.
Yeah, that kind of didn't work. Yeah, that's like your dad trying to get involved in your school stuff. Like, oh, you're interested in this? I'm going to pretend to know what you're talking about in your hobby. I'm going to try.
That just sums around my dad in a nutshell. Sorry, Dad, you might be listening to this.
Parents do try, though.
Oh, yay. Well, yeah. I love my parents. Hi, parents. You're in Manchester as when we're recording this. And hello, the people at my job, because they want to listen to this as well. So, hello.
Hello, people that Anton work with. So where are you now, then, if your parents are in Manchester? I'm
looking after the house for them. The house is by myself. I could do whatever I want. So literally, I'm going to do something to hijack the show. This podcast is sponsored by Beer 52. Did you want a craft beer from the British-made company known as Beer 52? Well, go to the link of Beer 52/All Things Wrestling to get your free case of craft beer. I am drinking Club Mexicana. It's great. It's a pale ale. That's Beer 52/All Things Wrestling. Continue with the show.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
We're no way sponsored by these people.
I was so dying to do that joke for so long because I actually have one of these Beer 52 things.
I haven't got one yet. But yeah, we're about done. Just New Japan talk, WWE talk. And hopefully next week we'll be talking about Defiance first show, or maybe during the week, because I don't know how often these podcasts are going to be filmed or recorded or put out, because I haven't really got a schedule. Just kind of going to film one, and then it turned into a completely different one because someone couldn't make it, and then...
well, last week was me because I was fatigued from travel and all of that stuff, and going from up the country and down the country. And this week because of Alex. So we're both even, and next week, Tom, it's your turn to not show.
Yeah, probably be me.
And then the week after, it's just silent for an hour.
Yeah, just no one says anything. Hello, welcome to the podcast. And 1 hour passes. Thank you all for listening. We've had a great time.
It just to be the sound of my dog barking in the background.
No, it's a cute dog.
Oh, thank you.
And there we go. This is the end of the podcast talking about TLC and Wrestle Kingdom 14?
13, actually, I think.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom 13. Why the hell? Yep, Wrestle Kingdom 13. Which I will be watching, whether I'll be live or not, I don't know. Depending, hopefully YouTube decides to pull the finger out of their ass and give me my goddamn live back.
Give him his goddamn live stream back, you son of a bitches!
Exactly.
That's why he's sponsored by Beer 52. Get your free crate now by link in the description. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure you check out Anton. His link is in the description below.
New video coming out soon.
Yes, vlogs. Many vlogs.
Yes.
Can't wait to see them.
What happened and happening is coming out either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this podcast will be out probably tomorrow afternoon, I think. So, film this on a Monday, it'll be out on a Tuesday like it was.
So, it'll be probably out by then, if not, definitely Wednesday.
Yes, I'll need to go and edit this and sort it out and do things that are fun and pretend.
Yay! Adulthood!
Yay! Then I got to go to work Wednesday. Yay!
Yay! Adulthood!
Yay, I have to pay bills.
Maybe I need... maybe we should have a drink from Beer 52, the lead.
Exactly. Alright, yeah. Well, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, support on Patreon, and we shall catch you later. Bye!
Bye!